Okay, so for the core workout, we're going to start with shoulder taps, and we're going to do 10 each side. So you'll do hands under shoulders, hips, knees, ankles lined up, and then real soft landings. So abs on, glutes on, quads on, so you can keep the hips really still so they're not swinging and swaying from side to side. All right. Next on deck is going to be the Russian twists. So here you're going to balance on your butt. I'm going to start my hands at the middle of my body to remind my torso to go from side to side, to rotate my entire torso, not just my arms. So go ahead and take a look down at your arms and see if they're in front of your torso. Keeping those feet off the ground, especially as you get tired. So here we're going to do 30 each side. Hang in there. Try to keep your sternum up. Big chest. Don't forget to breathe. There we go. All right. On deck, we have the dead bug. We're going to do 10 each side on the dead bug. So you're going to do hands over shoulders, knees over hips, and then extending opposite limbs slowly. So make sure you're not returning all the way to the ground, because you're trying to keep your pelvis tucked and keep your low back down flat on the ground. So you shouldn't be able to touch the ground while keeping your low back flat. There we go. You can go ahead and glance and see if your shins are parallel to the ground. See if you can inhale as you're extending and then exhale as you come back up. Almost there. And you can relax your head on the ground. Got it. Okay, on deck we have carpet rides. So for the carpet rides, you're going to balance on your butt, arms straight, lock them out, and then you're going to push your knees away from your chest. There. So you're kind of opening and closing. Push the knees away from the chest, bring them back into the chest. So you're leaning back a little bit each time as you extend your knees. Make sure you're keeping your arms straight. Try not to bend them. Got it. Okay, on deck we have the flutter kicks. So for flutter kicks, we're going to do 20 each side, so counting one leg. So small move, keeping it 6 inches above the ground. Keeping that pelvis tucked. Tuck your belly button to your spine. Got it. On deck we have the scissor kicks. So we're going to do 20 per side there, counting one leg. So going over and under. You can point your toes if you wish, that way you don't clunk your feet together. And then still keeping your pelvis tucked. Go, focusing on the breathing. Try not to pick those feet up too high. Got it. Okay, on deck we have the bird dog. So here we go for bird dog. We're going to do 15 each side. So I'm bringing my opposite knee to my opposite elbow, and then I'm extending to a straight line at the top. So inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. And keep your thumb side up. Go ahead, take a look at your thumb. Make sure it's up. So squeezing everything in the back side as you make that straight line. Shoulder girdle, glute. Also tucking your belly button to your spine. Flexing your abs. And then be sure that shoulder doesn't travel too far behind your hand. Make sure it's stacked right over your hand. Okay, switching sides. There we go. Inhale on the way down, exhale up. Keeping the thumb side up. And then also squeezing everything on the back side here. Take a look at your shoulder, make sure it's still over your hand. There we go, and squeezing on the way up. Almost there. All right. Okay, on deck we have the skydiver. So we're gonna do 15. If you have a hat on, you might wanna either take it off or flip it. So you can return all the way back to the ground. So you're gonna rise thumb side up. Keep those thumbs up for as long as you can. Squeezing the back side as you come up. And then with your neck, be sure you're looking straight down at the floor. So your neck's in line with your spine. You're not flexing your neck to help your torso up. There you go, getting a breath at the bottom. Exhale as you come up. And just pretend there's stuff on the ground that you're trying to clear. You're trying to bring your arms over high. There we go, still keeping the thumbs up. Try to keep your pace slow, smooth, steady. All right. Couple more, then we'll go through it again. So we have here the side plank. We're gonna go side plank left for 35 seconds. So look at your elbow, make sure it's underneath your shoulder, crossing the leg over. There you go. And then pushing the hips forward. Sometimes the hips, they bend at the waist there, so you just want to push them forward. And then head in line with your spine. Try not to hang it down or up. And then last, focusing on the breathing. Fight through the wobbles. Got it. All right. Last one. Gonna go side plank right for 35 seconds. Then we'll go through this one more time. So again, crossing the feet over and pushing the hips forward. Keeping the head in line with the spine. Fighting through the wobbles. Take a look down at your elbow, make sure it's still underneath your shoulder. Almost there. and time. All right. So starting back at the top, we're gonna go shoulder taps again. So if you wanna get in that straight arm plank position, we got hands under shoulders, hips, knees, ankles lined up, and we're going for it. Fire up your glutes. That way you're not swaying. You should be able to balance a cup of water on your low back and not have it spill. There we go. Okay. Next, we're going to do the Russian twists. Got 30 each side. Again. So balancing the feet up and rotating that whole torso. Both shoulders. See if you can get both shoulders facing opposite sides there. So rotating to face that brick wall there, and then rotating to face the building on the other side. Or for you, it could be a wall and another wall. Keep trying to take your chest there to the landmarks. There you go. Try to be as tall as you can here on the Russian twist. Try not to hunch over too much. Don't forget to breathe. Almost there. Boom. Got it. Okay, on deck we have the dead bug. So you can start on your back, knees over hips, hands over shoulders, extending opposites. 10 per side. Keep your pelvis tucked. Be sure you got pressure down on your low back. You can relax your head flat on the floor. Inhale on the way down, exhale up. Inhale, exhale. Not letting your feet tap the ground. Almost there. Time. All right, on deck we have carpet rides. So go ahead, bounce on your butt and arms straight, pushing the knees away from you. So we're going 420. Keep your balance. Got it. All right. On deck, we're going to lay on our back for flutter kicks. We'll be doing 20 per side. Hands under the low back if you need. And small move. Focusing on the breathing. If you hold your breath through your ab exercises, it'll just get you a little more tired. All right, on to scissor kicks. Also going 20 each. Hands tucking under the butt and going over under with the legs. Working on the breathing. We have 4 more ab exercises after this one. Almost done. Hang in there. And time. Okay, going next to the bird dog. So we're going to start quadruped. We got 15 each side. Opposite elbow to knee, and then extend on the way up, making a straight line. Inhale on the way down, exhale up. Tuck in your belly button to your spine at the top. And then tuck your chin to make a double chin. That way your head is in line with your spine, not hanging down. Squeezing at the top. And switch. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, opposite knee to elbow. Squeezing at the top. Keeping your thumb side up. Keep your breathing, so inhale down, exhale up. Make sure your shoulder's still over your hand. Extend from your fingertips to your toes. And got it. All right, just 3 more left. So on deck we have skydivers. Gonna do 15 total. Take your time here, so slowly rising the thumbs up. Keep them up as long as possible till they get back down at the hips. Make sure your eyes are looking straight down. Should be controlled on the way up, not a jerky move. Squeezing the shoulder blades together as you come up and squeezing the glutes. Catch your breath at the bottom. Almost there. And 15. Got it. Okay, 2 more. Just the side planks and we're done. So we're gonna go side plank left first. Elbow under that shoulder, crossing the feet over each other, and hips forward. Trying to keep your head lined up with your spine. Definitely try not to hold your breath. Almost there. Time. All right. Switching sides now to the right side plank. Elbow under shoulder, crossing the feet, and we're up. Lining up your head so it's not hanging down. Take a glance at your elbow, make sure it's still underneath your shoulder. Almost there. Hang in there. Time. All right, nice work. We're done.